Hello, my dear friend. If you are watching this video, you are likely concerned about your health or the health of someone you love, and that is truly beautiful. I am Dr. Evelyn, and I am 60 years old. After more than 30 years of working with patients in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 90s, I have come to realize one core truth. What we fear is not sickness on a paper. We fear losing the moments we still want to live to the fullest, fearing we won't see our grandchildren grow up, fearing we won't be strong enough to cook a beautiful meal, fearing that one afternoon we might fall and not be able to get back up, fearing we might become a burden to our loved ones. And of all the diseases I've treated, stroke is always the one that breaks my heart the most. It arrives fast, suddenly, silently, and sometimes in just 3 short seconds, a life is changed forever. A healthy person is suddenly in a wheelchair, losing their voice, losing their independence. But today, I'm not here to scare you. I am here to give you a key, a very small key, but one that can keep your brain sharp, your heart steady, and your blood vessels clear. It is the key of knowledge. That key lies in something most of us have believed to be good our whole lives: fruit. There are certain fruits that are excellent, but there are others which, if eaten incorrectly, especially after the age of 50, can quietly increase your stroke risk, little by little. No one told us this before, but now I am here. If you are ready, please sit down, take a slow breath, and let's begin. Body 1. First thing first. After 50, the body changes, gently and truly. Do you remember your 20s, 30s? You felt healthy no matter what you ate. You could stay up late and still wake up fine. A piece of cake didn't mess up your blood sugar. But after 50, it is no longer the same. The body begins a natural biological process where its systems become more delicate, more sensitive. Slower sugar metabolism. Cells become more insulin resistant, meaning sugar stays in the blood longer after each meal. Blood vessel walls are more prone to inflammation. Blood vessels, especially capillaries, become stiffened and easily damaged by excess sugar and acid. Kidney mineral filtration decreases. The kidneys, the body's gatekeepers, start working slower, having more difficulty balancing essential electrolytes. Heart is more sensitive to pressure. The heart has to work harder to pump blood through less elastic blood vessels. This is completely natural. It is not your fault. It's not because you took poor care of yourself. It is because the body is aging in a very human way. And because the body changes, the way we eat also needs to change. It's not about abstinence. It's not about prohibition. It's simply about returning to listen to yourself. 2 stories of fruit and the unexpected. 2 years ago, I had a patient named Mary. She was 67, petite, and loved life very much. She often sat in her armchair, watching TV and eating grapes every evening. She believed grapes were good for the heart because that's what people said on TV. And she ate them without worry, a whole bowl every time. One morning, she woke up with half her face numb and slurred speech. We diagnosed it as a mild stroke, TIA. During the tests, I found her post-meal blood sugar was spiking fiercely, and more worryingly, her warfarin, her blood thinner, was destabilized because of the excessive vitamin K load from the grapes. She looked at me, her eyes red, and said, "I just thought fruit was good, doctor." I held her hand and said, "That's right. Fruit is good, but the way we eat it is what makes the difference." Another case was Mr. John, 72. He loved vegetable and fruit juices. He often made a smoothie of banana, avocado, and orange every morning, drinking 500 milliliters in 5 minutes. He was taking a potassium-sparing diuretic to manage his blood pressure. But soon after, he started feeling his heart skip a beat and occasionally felt dizzy. It turned out that the combination of these three potassium-rich fruits plus his medication had pushed his blood potassium levels too high. High potassium hyperkalemia can cause heart arrhythmia, one of the leading causes of blood clots and stroke. You see, things that seem harmless within our changing bodies can be catalysts for danger. 3. Now we will slowly go through, one by one, each type of fruit and the right way to eat it. Not to avoid them, but to understand, to know how to love your body better. Grapes. The problem. Grapes are sweet, soft, and easy to overeat. Grapes are rich in fructose, a sugar that causes blood sugar to spike quickly, high GI, around 59 to 65, even if you feel you ate little. For those on blood thinners, warfarin, the amount of vitamin K in grapes can destabilize the medication's effect, posing a risk. The right way to eat. Only 5 to 6 grapes at a time, and never eat them alone. Eat them with a few almonds or some cheese. The fat and fiber in the nuts/cheese will slow down sugar absorption. Your heart will thank you for that. Bananas. The problem. Bananas are rich in potassium. After 50, the kidney's ability to filter and regulate potassium begins to decline. Especially if you take blood pressure medication or potassium-sparing diuretics, this level can accumulate. When potassium increases too much, hyperkalemia, it can cause heart arrhythmia, a huge risk factor for stroke. The right way to eat. Only one half, a fruit at a time, and do not combine it with coconut water, avocado, or oranges in the same meal, as they are all high in potassium. Mangoes. The problem. Mangoes are summer. They are memories. But one ripe mango can contain over 45 grams of natural sugar. This large sugar load triggers a strong insulin response, making the blood potentially thicker, stickier, hyperviscosity, like honey left out for too long. And when blood is thick, blood clots form very quickly. The right way to eat. Eat mangoes with raw vegetables, cucumber, spinach, or mix a small piece of mango with unsweetened yogurt. The fiber from the veggies and the protein/fat from the yogurt will slow down the sugar entry into the blood. Pineapple. The problem. Pineapple increases insulin after eating, and the acid in pineapple, strong acidity, can cause mild vascular inflammation, microinflammation, when eaten on an empty stomach or in excess. The right way to eat. Eat pineapple after a meal, and only half a small cup, about 100 grams. The bromelain enzyme in pineapple is only truly beneficial when absorbed slowly. Watermelon. The problem. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index, GI, up to 76. This means it delivers a very quick sugar wave into the blood. For people with diabetes or pre-diabetes, each time blood sugar spikes and then drops is a moment of microvascular damage. The right way to eat. Just a small cup. And eat it with some pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds to slow down absorption. Dried fruit. The problem. Dried fruit is fruit that has lost its water. When water leaves, the sugar stays, thicker, more concentrated. A handful of raisins contains 5 to 8 times the sugar of a handful of fresh grapes. It's very easy to consume an overdose of sugar without realizing it. The right way to eat. Only 1 to 2 tablespoons. And always eat it with protein or fat, like nut butter, walnuts. Canned fruit. The problem. Just imagine, fruit sitting in sugary syrup for months. Do you think that sugar will be benign? The right way to eat. If you must use it, choose the type packed in water and rinse it again with filtered water. Juices and sweet smoothies. The problem. When you juice or blend, you remove the fiber, the one thing that prevents sugar from entering the blood too quickly. A seemingly healthy glass of orange juice can have as much sugar as a can of soda because you need 3 to 4 oranges to make it. The right way to drink. If you drink it, dilute it with 1/2 filtered water, or switch to eating the whole orange segments. Acai bowl. The problem. Acai itself is not bad, but toppings like honey, banana, granola, dried coconut can make the total sugar content of one bowl 50 to 70 grams. The right way to eat. Use unsweetened acai and only one type of fruit plus nuts plus unsweetened yogurt. Papaya and mandarin, 2 additions. The problem. Papaya can reduce the absorption of thyroid medication if taken on an empty stomach. Mandarin oranges have higher sugar than regular oranges, and because they are easy to eat, we often eat 3 to 6 at once, causing very rapid blood sugar spikes. The right way to eat. Eat them after a meal and only 1 to 2 pieces at a time, slowly. Include. Slowly, gently. My dear friend, I know, after listening to all this, you might feel a little worried and confused. But please do not worry. No fruit is an enemy. There is only a changing body, and we need to learn how to journey with it, gently, kindly. The age after 50 is not the age of loss. It is the age of return. Returning to care for oneself. Returning to breathe deeply. Returning to eat slowly. Returning to live mindfully with every sensation in your body. This knowledge is your power. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment. I am ready to treat my body more kindly. I will read every single comment. I will accompany you on this journey. I am Dr. Evelyn. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you again on a sunny afternoon and in a body that is more peaceful and healthier than today.